Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to No Drift. Yes, it's 5 a.m. in the morning, and it's about time for us to see what the game and this world has to offer. So basically, No Drift, a game, and you do spade shooting stuff, actually, and the spade shooting stuff space shoots you back. I do apologize for my beautiful English language right now. It's, as I've said before, it's 5 a.m. and you have to know that it's getting quite hard to make my job done without actually having a cup of coffee, which I decided to take a break from since last time. So as you can see, a game offers you a lot of upgrades. Every single upgrade gives you even more stuff, so you can get stuff to get the stuff. Yeah, on that note, without any further ado as well, so let's jump into the game. I will not go with the danger zone, though it will give me an experience bonus of 10%, though framework frequently it will give me. Nah, I can't go with that. So let's create one single run, right? It will be I'll make this game in one session, at least at the beginning, right? I will put that as well in the random video, so that I don't want to focus on this game too much. There's nothing else to it, right? It's about shooting enemies, about leveling up, about making yourself a set of should I say that, not a preset, but I should say a thing, right? I'll go with oh geez, should I go with the railgun or should I go with something else? I mean, the question for me right now is, should I go with my text pack or should I go with something else? If I go with the text pack, right, I will have my allies actually doing all the fight for me. But if I go with the railgun one, it will be quite much more durable to see, so I'll prefer to go with the railguns this time. There's a lot of things. Actually, I do suppose I'll make, I won't make second one now on this video, right? Perhaps later on, like in a day or two when I'm gonna get back to this game, because that's a game I'm playing quite a lot on my free time, It's an easy game that doesn't require you, like, nothing else from you. You don't have to get the knowledge of the games, you don't have to, watch some sort of tutorials and other kind of stuff. All you just have to do, is to have fun yourself, and like, it's honestly a chilling game, so well, would be a thing. So, actually, I had on my channel first video about this game, but actually, a story about this game, right? I've been trying to create the video on this for something like 5 hours. At the beginning, I was trying to make my setup done. I'll go with I'm going with railguns, right? So I need the assault one. At the beginning, right, I was trying to go. Oh, I want to shoot you down. Oh, I want to shoot you down. Oh, you're gonna be so tasty. Give me this experience. Oh, I love it so much. Yes, please, rub it in my face and rub it on me. Oh no, singularity, yes, actually we're lucky enough to see this thing, right? It doesn't occur quite often, but if it occurs, of course, like, basically, right, so I should go, I should go with the one that goes with, is it warp? No, it's, halo, temporal, reflect. I should go, yeah, let's go to halo. Halo, but like there's one sound, not the sound, but the one sound, the music. Tell me one soundtrack I do love at all, and that's actually the Halo from the Rihanna, if I'm correct, right? But in the Yogscast appearance, voice, it was adorable, right? And I do like, and honestly, I enjoyed that more, like much more. I enjoyed, like, the song from the Rihanna, but I can't say there's nothing wrong with the Rihanna. She's perhaps a beautiful singer as well, and quite a few of her soundtracks are decent as well. Yeah, though, in my taste there's something else. Like, I prefer hearing something from the different kind of music. And well, no, I'm not actually talking about the one that you go with the like, there's this type of, oh, I do hate you, George, die. The ones that goes, like, it's like an honest type, honestly, like a weird type, right? When, like, it's not even a music, it's a bunch of noises made from the house, right? Those kind of things. And, like, people do enjoy that sometimes. I can't, like, I can't really when people are trying to, put something, the city noises in the background. Like, you gotta have those apps in your phone, like, for ambient sounds, like, just to help you fall asleep. Sometimes they're gonna, like, use that as well, actually, no. Not least for a long time now, but I've been using them as well. And yeah, that's oh, Wormy, yes, please give me that experience. Quite a while ago, like, I've been using them and I enjoy them, alright. And I'd say, like, I'm not saying that you have to use them, like, it's a thing for a taste, like, if you're used to go, like, if you're targeting, should I go? Yes. If you're used, right? If you're used to fall asleep, like, without any kind of sound of music, like, it's kind of fine for you. But for me, it all began a long time ago. When the thing is, before I go to sleep, right, I would go usually and yes, please. I'll usually go and watch some YouTube videos, and basically I would fall asleep like watching them. So since then, like, I have this thing that's it's not that I can't fall asleep without them. It's like, I prefer to do so. Like, it's much more easier for me to fall asleep, like listening to something than like if I'm gonna go quite in, like, quiet. So yeah, like on this note exactly, like, I do prefer to watch something or listen to something as well. And well, at that time it was exactly the thing. It was the ambient sounds. I'm not proud of that as well. Like, I'd say, of course, there's nothing to not be proud of. Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, if you're listening to that. Right. So actually, let me do a second. Take a second to actually pick something. I'll go with this single strike. Look, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, it's a thing you can't be proud of. Like, not all people can't go. Actually, what I'm even talking about. Like, yeah, exactly, it's 5 AM and the thing you want to talk about is sleep. Awesome, yeah, genius, right. But nevertheless, what have I done exactly? Why do I have so... Have I picked the volley already? Oh yeah, I have the volley on. Oh, there's a nasty one. Basically, you go boop! Oh yeah, and like it almost, like, destroys your shield. Oh, but have to destroy that before it releases this thing! Last time, I died almost 2 times to that kind of stuff. Like, it just makes the something like I'm like it's in the game it's called singularity, but basically I'm calling that for the black hole. And this thing, right? This thing creates the warp, right? It drives, not the drives, but it brings you and drives you. Not the squids, please, not the squids. Oh no, not the squids. I hate them. They are just so OP. Like, honestly, they're taking so much damage and so much of the shield's gone. Like, look at that. Of course, like, it was as well the unlikely situation because I got booped in all of them, so I'll just try to avoid this. Right, so awesome, I have my shield back, so I should be fine. Right, no, please, not auto damage. Ah, you can't. There you go, awesome. I should stop spraying as well. No, you don't. Actually, that's fun one because the lasers on this one, right there, just like tongue. Oh, come on, I'm gonna die. Fuck off. Well, basically, I've tried to create myself a railgun setup. It's actually decent looking. But since we are so short in time, I'll go with the setup I've been furthest in the game, and that will be the engineer one. I'd say, right, I don't have all the items because as far as I know, right, later on in the game, we're gonna have more unlocks and you're gonna unlock the more items for the engineer. But basically what you're gonna do, right, you're gonna, like, automate everything. Like, you're gonna have the... you'll have the... your drones protecting you. You're gonna have as well the... oh, that was damage. You'll have as well, like, the drones protecting you. You're gonna have your allies fighting for you. You're gonna have mines deployed, like being auto-deployed. Like, it will be quite odd because, like, you will have some hard time for the bosses. But this is why I'm gonna go with the torrent if I'm gonna be able to find one, which sometimes doesn't happen. But we've been lucky in our 6th roll. Usually goes for the 1st and the 2nd one, but for us it's the 6th one because apparently fuck my life, yeah, right, what else we need? The engineer time. There you go, at least once we had something decent from the beginning. And the shield. Which shield should we pick? Honestly, that would be quite a question. Halo will burn enemies inside of the shield, but since we're gonna have our drones as well, I'd say let's go for, can we get the temporal one? Halo, Reflect, or Warp, right? We have actually a few rerolls yet again, so Reflect, Warp, and Temporal, there you go. I've never played with the temporal one as well. Basically, it should slow the items in the, in my shield, but, I mean, it probably does. I mean, one thing I've picked that for is if I'll later on, like, if I'll go quite far into the game, it doesn't happen quite often. Like, usually I'm dying level 60. But if I'll go deep enough, right, well, that's quite odd. There you go. Oh, I have turrets in, so basically a turret, right? You put this, and like, it goes pew 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 pew. Helps you in the fights, actually. Oh, come on! Is that second one? Honestly, is that the second one? Like, usually you will be happy enough to get one in entirety of your game, but for me it's 2 singularities now! I'm barely alive, my shield is almost down. All it does, right, it just sucks you in and, spits you out in another place. Basically it's quite fine and nothing much has changed, nevertheless it's not an enjoyable thing as well. Right, so I'm gonna have an ally as well to me, and I can have, since I'm in Nigeria, I can have 2 allies, and I can have as well 2 turrets up. Basically the turrets, the downside of them is that they are aiming quite slowly, so before I have the perk for, to overclock them, they are, yet again, they are efficient because they're doing a lot of damage for you, right, but they're quite slow in turning, so might actually fail you once you need something to help you fast. But nevertheless, right, we'll go with the overclock, and basically you have those things, and if you are in the range of them, they will go quite slowly, quite fast, like, when turning, and they shoot way more faster as well. So, you know, a thing to do, perhaps a thing to do. I have a lot of experience on the map, so if I go in a circle, I should have enough to get one more upgrade, and we have one. So let me go with the auto mines. You know, I prefer to have everything on the manual, not the manual, but the automatic mode. So, like, you know, I don't have to bother by the things. I'll just go with this weapon, which is basically one of the OP weapons in the game as well. I'm not trying to create, you know, the hardcore try run. If will be some, like, if there will be someone who wants to see that, right? Please, like, let me know, right? Let me know, and we're gonna go with. I'll take that. Thank you. Basically, sometimes in the game as well, we're gonna have those meteor showers, and yeah, they do a lot of damage, and sometimes actually I had never yet in the entirety of the game, and I played quite a bit, right, for maybe like 5 or 6 hours now, because I've been trying to do the things I've said, like, you know, I've been trying to record at the beginning, and I had the issues with the sound, and then I was trying to as well record later on, but the screen didn't capture quite properly. So I had to re-roll that once again. So I mean, you know, I have a few hours in this game now. Right, sport specialist as well. Basically going all like all orange stack. We have actually a thing for another level up, so let's go with the rocket drones. More damage, more explosions. I love explosions. Actually, everyone loves explosions. By the way, Torrent, a decent. Actually, I have mixed feelings about this weapon. Like, you know, it's well. Come on, you can't be serious now. That's 3 times in a row. Like, now that's bullshit, honestly. Now that's his bullshit. Or is it another time? I can't recall. Did we had them in last, like, you know, in the last one, and now it's they're repeating the situation. But nevertheless, right? Let's keep rolling and let's see what we got, right? Of course, basically, if I would want to go, oh, that's a lot of experience. I need that. Please give it to me. Please give it to me. Yes, thank you, Daddy. Actually, not so, but you know what I mean. Right, level up. So let's go with the retribution, right? Basically, if we take a lot of damage, the mines will be deployed again. Even if I don't have the charge, right? The mines will be deployed, so it gives you an advantage. Besides, like, some, of course, it doesn't occur so often, but I prefer to have more things on the battlefield, so I have time, right, to do whatever I want to do. Of course, like, we'll be taking up as well. Like, you know, we'll be going for the stronger allies, stronger drones, and perhaps. Actually, I do suppose I'll go with the defense formation, like usually going with the assault one. I don't enjoy those. Oh, come on, stop. Just stop. Just don't do that. Right, awesome. So, another level up, another chance to get something. We have reinforced drones. Devil Team actually gives you... you can't read everything on the right side. Ally fire unless targetive damage against an additional projectile. So, 2 times more damage. Should I go with this or should I go for real? Let's make a reroll, and we're gonna have... Oh, that's... should I... fuck it, let's go. More explosions, more beautiful things on the battlefield, more particles. Besides, I'm purple, you know? There's nothing bad in being purple. I do purple... Actually, I do not purple. Like, you know, I just suppose in... Oh, what? Snaky. Right, and let's just get this experience, shall we? Another level up, another chance to take up. So we have this time... Oh, we have a reroll, and let's go with the drones. We have more drones, which is... not perfect, but a thing we have, and I will not say no to that, of course. Basically, I'd prefer to having like something of the teched up turrets or something like that, but we have drones. Actually, I don't remember, do we have tech up for turrets as well? Perhaps later on in the stages. Oh, this boss is a nasty one though. Let's see what we can get. Should we go? Usually, I would go with the tactical ring because it gives you quite a stronger allies, but this time I'm gonna go with the volley, so that's do much more damage with this weapon. Yes, it gives you a decrease in the things, but at the same time, right, you're gonna have basically the tactics for this boss as well. You'll just go in and you keep bashing, smashing, and damaging the things inside, and you don't run to the big laser, which will melt you in seconds. No, not this. Right, awesome. And I do suppose we should be quite well so far. Shields holding, and there is so much health the boss has left, and we'll be done before the second stage begins as well. And we have a chance as well to tech up, so let's go with the single strike. Will make this thing, right, and then we're gonna have a chance to go for a fusillade that will give me more weapons, more damage on the sides, if I'm correct, but at the same time I prefer to go for defensive drones. Let's go with that. I had never before I went for them, and like, you know, it's an experience to have as well. It's something new for you, it's something new for me as well. And let's just generally see how it goes, right? I can't say exactly what my drones will do because I've never had before the defense ones, but you know, it might be something curious. Right now we're at level, what level shell? What wave are we on? I can't see for sure. Of course, oh, not this purple snake. You know, from all the enemies in this game, like, it's my weakest, like, you know, it's my strongest fear. I've got no idea how to fight with that thing. Of course, it's, come on, how many lasers can we have on a battlefield as well? Would you just stop with the damage, please? Right, my drones are doing quite a job on this thing, so we should be quite fine. We have enough things to level up once again, so let's go for something decent as well. So, formation rampant, gain a new drone formation of the able toggle between them, between you and the nearest threat. So, basically, they'll be my shield, and I'll say, let's go, exactly. Right, I do not enjoy the white snakes, but they're quite fine because we have the thing that will hold the shields up, right? I mean, we have the shields and we have the torrent, which just basically melts everything whilst it's in your melee range. So we should be fine with that. Oh no, nah, we're fine. Are we though? We should be. Right, you know what, this formation, fine for, basically defense drones, flotilla. I should go with the reroll, should I? I have a chance to rebirth, right? I'll take and I'll have everything from the beginning, and I have a chance to change something. At the same time, I am quite satisfied with things I have, so should I go with Tactical Link perhaps? Give me a second to think about this. I got no idea. If I go with this, right, I'm gonna have much more projectiles as well. Next up, I'm gonna have next thing I should take up. I'll go with taking up for the weapons because the next boss will be quite really hard one. And God, you know, help us defeating that stuff. But as I've said, right, melee range, everything's annihilated as well. Right, so we'll have a chance to go for rapid fire, which will help us go now. Right, so we're gonna go for guidance then, because it later will help us go to the this thing. At the same time, we need as well the homing strike. So I'd say, should we go for a reroll? Or should I go with the velocity? For a chance to reach, I can't say. Oh, awesome. Basically, we have even more weapons on the sides. You know, that's good stuff just for the cases if you have some threats on your side. Of course, my drones, they will help me as well, taking half of the damage from the nearest threats I have. At the same time, they will not take all the damage we have, so basically if someone will boop into us, right, we're gonna have a chance to just stop them dead in their tracks. So, let's keep going, actually, let's keep going, farming more level ups and see what we can get. As I said right before, it's not my most advanced thing. I've been quite far, like I went quite far as well with the things I had, but let's just stay for a second in the range of my turrets, because they do a lot of horrible damage whilst they overclock as well. Basically everything has an overclock point, my allies, everything, right, so we have a chance to level up once again. And this thing, when your defense drones take a hit, large controls can be 100 which are nearby targets. Should I go with this or should I go with the flotilla? Do you suppose I'll go with this one. More damage for my allies. Basically the allies are those things on the right side that's, you know, flying by themselves and, you know, doing all the damage. I will save, yeah, I'll save on the turrets till the moment will come, because right now I don't see actually a particular reason to save them. I'll rather use them when the boss will be on the battlefield, so I have a chance to, you know, have something against this. Besides, I don't suppose it's showing me the way we're having right now. I would go with the guidance or this thing. If I'll go with this one, it will be quite OP, but let's go. Oh, come on, another singularity. Honestly, how much can you have? Right, as I said, right, a lot of weapons, but I have to, I can't. Oh well, it sucked me up, and will it spit me out as well? Right, I'm alive. And everything's going quite well, but it's jumped me straight to the boss, which I said, like, as I said before, right, a good thing I have this thing. But if I'll be able to survive now, and if my turrets will survive as well, please do help me survive through this, right? We should be fine, but it will be quite a task as well. It will be quite a hard task since you can't see, right? All of my turrets are down, and well, basically, all the thing I can try to do is to melt him with my melee range, and we've been successful with that, right? Awesome. It's actually right now we're gonna have quite a hard time surviving something. It's basically the stage when we're going in hard mode, and everything's gonna melt me as it goes through the butter. Those small drones of the no. Like, you know, the pink ones, they have this, basically the pink one, they quite, you know, they're quite average, but at the same time they might have something that's, big for drones, whole strength, more more drones. Let's go, actually, let's create the flotilla, which is gonna be just like, this huge. Right, actually, you know what, the annoying part of all of this, oh, there's a lot of damage on the battlefield once again, and that's a damage I prefer to avoid. I could release the turrets as well, because they will help me with this now. As you can see, everything going quite like, everything is exploding. It's what I'm having a boss, honestly, a boss wave, honestly. Oh, do you expect me to fight this? I can't even see myself now. Right, am I fine? Am I alive? I need to avoid taking damage for a while, just to have a chance to, regen my health, and we are good to go once again into the fray. There is quite a lot of experience on the left side, so I should pick it up as well. Right, let's go from the right side back, so we have a chance to get this as well. Right, so far we're doing, honestly, quite well. Where am I? There I am. Jeez, I lost me for a second. Right, so we have a level up, and that's a lot of damage once again. So let's try to avoid that, and let's just run to something else. This guy releases those nasty things. Right, what's on my health and what's on my shield? It's quite bad. It's honestly quite bad. So let's try to avoid taking unnecessary damage, right, and take this guy down. Basically, I've got no idea. I'll just release my drones, I'll just release my turrets, and they will just melt through this. Like, just through the butter, exactly. This is why I love them so much. Of course, like, we're going far away from them. They're getting not as much damage on the battlefield, but nevertheless, right, we're doing quite fine for now. And we have another level up, so we have a chance to go for unlocks for special ally type. We should go with Flotilla this time. Let's go. Of course, I had a chance to level up my ally, and it should get something decent for me. But, oh well, speaking of another level up, another catapult, so we should go with the evolution. And yet again, it's for the ally, so let's go. I can't recall that it does something passive, but it might, right? It might. Nevertheless, we are... Oh, that's a lot of snakes. That's a lot of snakes. And my allies are doing quite a good job against them. Besides, as well, my thing is holding quite well as well. Right, awesome. You know what's going over the time? Oh, not the nuky ones. But yet again, right, my allies just taking all of this damage. Like, oh my... I love them so much. I haven't got... Like, I'll be honest with you. I haven't been this far. Will I be fine? Oh, what's going on? Where am I? This guy just... Of course, my allies, once again, so beautiful, like, kill him all. But I just took so much damage, like, and... It honestly makes me somewhat even sad, because I didn't want to do that. Like, that's honestly... damage I prefer to save. So if I go with the Gordian, right, they will take a damage for me. Or I don't have any rerolls, so I could go for something passive like shields or hull strength, which is a decent stuff. We should go with the shield cooldown. Let's go with the shield cooldown this time, because we're actually getting out of the shield quite often. And, actually, I'm kind of disappointed with my shield, so I will try probably to... Well, if I won't have anything good in attack, since, as you can see, we have any more rerolls, right? So we don't have another chance to roll something we want from the gear, right? So it's either picking something we have, and like, if I want... Oh my god, another boss, what is this guy? It's a giant seashell, which boops me, just come on! Lad, how many health do you have? And those look like, awfully like a mine, so there you go, though. It's about time, ladies and gentlemen. It was a nice one. Let's hope we'll be able to unlock the ship, so in the next series we'll have something new. Yes, we have the new ship as well. Right, so yes, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I wish you, of course, have a great time, and I hope you enjoyed this one. It was me, and I wish you a good time. Bye.